Welcome to the presentation of Web Meaning in e-learning. My name is Cesar Almanza. I'm pursuing a master's degree in information system in Touro College. The topics we will cover in this presentation are Web Meaning in e-learning, data meaning, web meaning, e-learning, and one example of data meaning techniques applied to e-learning management system. In order to understand this concept, web meaning in e-learning, we have to explore the data meaning term and what kind of data meaning techniques are used in the web environments. So, web meaning in e-learning refers to the set of data meaning techniques used to meaning data specifically from web-based educational environments. So, data meaning. Many experts agree we are data-rich but information poor. The abundance of data coupled with the need for powerful data analysis too. So we have a lot of data. The question is, how can we analyze this data? Data meaning is a possible solution. The idea of data meaning refers or is to extracting or meaning knowledge from large amount of data. In other words, data meaning is an analytic process designed to explore large amount of data, known as a big data, in order to find data patterns. Thus, in order to discover knowledge from data, we have to follow some steps, and data meaning is the core step of the process knowledge discovery. So, the process knowledge discovery has 4 steps. One is cleaning and integration, section and transformation, data meaning and presentation and evaluation. So we have data in databases. After cleaning and integrate this data, we get the data in data warehouses along with a lot of flat files and other kind of data. We apply section transformations of the data, and we have data meaning techniques. This is pre-processing data, it's called. When we have the pre-processing data, we apply the data meaning techniques in order to get patterns. When we get patterns, we can identify and select some knowledge. So, as per goal, is to apply the data meaning techniques to the web-based educational environments, especially in those platforms designed for online teaching and management. In consequence, we are entering in the web meaning world. So data meaning categories in education are very important because are applied to the educational environments. So the first one is web meaning, is our topic. The category, web meaning category use different techniques like a clustering, classification, association rule meaning, and sequential pattern meaning, and others that we will see. Also, we have more categories like a prediction that has classification, relation, and density estimation, text meaning, distillation of data for human judgment, statistic and visualization, Bayesian network cluster analysis, correlation analysis, regression analysis, machine learning, relationship meaning, association rule meaning, correlation, and sequential pattern meaning. Those are very similar. And neural networks. This is a very new branch in data meaning in education. It has fuzzy algorithms and visual clustering. So, just focusing in the term of web meaning, that is the application of data meaning techniques into or in order to discover patterns from web-based environments, we have 3 main tasks that we need to get done. One is resource discovery, the another is information extraction, and the another is generalization. So, resource discovery is the process of locating unfamiliar documents and services on the web. In other words, is the technique to discover educational data resources in the web. Information extraction, automatically extracting specific information from newly discovered document. So the idea is, or those are techniques to extract information from new data located in the web-based environment, educational environments. So generalization is identify or uncover general patterns from websites. So web meaning is classified in three main categories. The first category is web structure meaning, web content meaning, and the last one is web usage meaning. So web structure meaning. Before go into the web structure meaning, we need to pay attention that web meaning uses different kind of techniques from many sciences such as math, statistics, computer science, databases, computational intelligence, among others. So each category of web meaning uses a set of different techniques. So in web structure meaning, that is the set of processes used to extract knowledge based on the structure of the web. This is very important. The techniques used here are graphic theory to analyze the node and connection of the structure in a learning management system or in whatever educational site, to extracting patterns from hyperlinks in the web and meaning the document structure. It is analyzed with the tree-like algorithms the structure of the page, but what kind of structure? The HTML and XML tag usage. So web content meaning in e-learning, the idea of web content meaning is include methods or encompass methods to retrieve meaningful educational content from the web, to meet user-specific needs and offer valuable knowledge that could help educators, trainers, professors in the learning process and in decision making. So the techniques here are information retrieval methods, classification, clustering, and focus crawling. So the last category is web usage meaning. The idea is focus on the discovery of knowledge from user activity while user is browsing in sites such as Moodle, educational social network, YouTube trainings, lynda.com, Coursera, and so on and so forth. This activity data can be found in different formats and in different number of places, such as web server access logs, proxy server logs, browser logs, cookies, databases online, etc. So web usage meaning use pattern discovery, content processing, clustering, and categorization. In web-based education, all these web meaning techniques are applied in mainly in e-learning platforms. But what is e-learning? Quite simple. The term e-learning refers to the use of electronic technologies applied to the education. In other words, e-learning could be explained in terms of a learning process based on the interaction of different digital tools with the goal of providing content, support, and service to all the e-learning platform stakeholders. So commonly this concept is known as electronic learning. So the learning management system is a computer program oriented to automatize the process related to the administration of the learning and education. This web-based application is designed to plan, to instrument, and evaluate a specific learning process. So we have learning management systems, Moodle, Blackboard, Edmodo. Moodle is the more knowledge, a more famous or most popular learning management system, around 87,000 customers and 73 millions of users, followed by Edmodo with 120,000 customers and 20 millions of users, and Blackboard, and we know Blackboard, we use Blackboard, around 20,000 customers and 20 millions of users. So we have an example here in our 3 last minutes. We have an example. The idea, this is the front page of Moodle, or one of the templates called Splash. This is the template in Moodle in my website. We are gonna have logs. The idea is to get the Moodle logs. The Moodle log can come with the table student activities, and after we need to apply clustering techniques, we see the data without clusterization, and after with clustering applied. So we are going to use one software called Rapid Miner. This is a free software you can download and install, and we are going to apply K-means algorithms. That is a special, a very common algorithm in clustering techniques. So after applying, we can see the 3 clusters and the attributes that we pick to clustering. In that case, we pick to assignments, forums, resources, and quizzes. So after applying the after the clusterization, we apply the classification techniques. In that particular case, we are going to apply the algorithm of decision tree, like you see here. The specific, we are going to apply the C4.5 algorithms. You see, the idea is to classify. We are going to classify here around grades, good, excellent, or fail, and we classify according to the grade, and we choose a specific part of the tree. So the idea of association meaning techniques is apply sequential patterns and association rules. We can put both things in Rapid Miner, like we can set up these kind of things there. So the premises used for the association rules are forum read, students who read the forums, the assignment score, and the quiz score, just for compare. And after that one, we need to generalize sequential patterns. It means we get the Moodle logs, we apply the analysis, the association rules, and after we summarize of this data, of these logs, in order to generalize sequential patterns. It means to get candidates for patterns. In the end, at the end, the idea is to get answers to the questions that we asked in the beginning. For instance, how attractive is the course, or what kind of difficulties the students of some specific course has with some specific topic, etc. Okay, well, we don't have more time. Thank you so much for watching.